Ever since Pure Fiction was added into Honkai Star Rail, the usage for Herta has gone up significantly, and especially for me. I never really gave much thought to this character, but now she's really a staple on my team, especially for Pure Fiction. On the new stage that released a week ago, you can see just how well she'll do. So my score is actually not going to be accurate here. I've already gotten 40,000 on the first node a few times actually. So you're going to see where I already got 40,000 on the deer with this team, but like I said, because it's RNG based for the most part, I'll just show you guys the clip I had with it. So these are the two team setups that I was using this time around on Pure Fiction. For the deer, because of the typing and the follow-up attacks, this team is perfect. You really want to have Herta, someone like Himiko. Topaz is really good honestly here too. I brought Ron Mei and also Fu Xuan. This is like the #1 ranked team that I saw people were using for this stage, and it's definitely what I was using. And then for the second team, I'm going to be using Clara, Tingyuan, Yukong, and Lynx. A lot of characters that I really don't use that often except for Lynx. So we'll see how that goes. Definitely not my strongest, so I doubt I'll clear, but that's completely fine. I just want to get to 60k to be honest. All right, I've got all my buffs active. I think I'm going to start it with Himiko this time. Sometimes I start with Herta. I don't think it really matters too much, except for I can maybe land the freeze in some instances, but that's okay. Pop ult with Ron Mei. And this is the part of this run where they really just do all the damage for me. With Herta coming in, she's able to break through everybody here, thanks to Ron Mei. And then I'm also able to call in Himiko so often, which is nice. I didn't actually get my ult there, which kind of sucks. I had to wait to get hit. But they just do so well on this stage in general, especially this first part, which is awesome. And then we have the nuke damage coming in right there. I can tell this is one of the runs where it's being a lot slower, because there are times when I'm actually able to get to the deer with only 3 cycles left, but with this it looks like it's going to be a little bit after that, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. At least I'll also have most of my ult gauges up for once we get to the deer, so this will go ahead and clear this phase right here, which is nice. But what sucks about that is, oh, I only ended up getting both pops right there. All right, and we're on to the deer, which is really nice. We have the 2 nuke drops coming in, which is really good. Then I can follow it up with Himiko. This is also going to get the proc. I don't really need to use Fu Xuan's ult yet. I think we're still good, although it does help with the deer also. Nice. I really need, I really need to get my Herta's ult though. I can break these 2 in particular, because healing them up is going to be a problem. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my E, and then I think it's time that I come in with my Fu Xuan here. Maybe this will end up proccing Herta to come in. It doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. We're so close. We could have prevented that little extra healing, but it's not the worst thing in the world. All right, that's nice. Now I think I'm gonna come in with Herta's ult. Not only will we be doing toughness damage to the deer, but we'll finally break through that other healing flower, which is nice. I feel like we are lagging behind a little bit though, but at least there's no more healing flowers there, which is good. All right, now I'll come in with Himiko, and we can break through that one while also getting our proc. Really good. Honestly, we should be able to break through right here once again. Oh no, actually we're good, because this is gonna take care of those for me. Nice. Okay, that's really good. That nuke damage from this is just so good. I mean, look at that, man. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna kill in time. We're gonna have to see. It's gonna be really close. I mean, the thing is, like, I'm really close to my ultimates too. So, like, in this case, I think what I want to do is I'm just gonna try to stack as much damage as possible. So that means doing that. I should still be able to get there with Himiko too. Oh yeah, I think we're good. We got it. Let's go. Okay, that was looking like it wasn't going to work out, but it actually did. And there we have it. I didn't quite get that 3rd star. I made the mistake of not knowing that it doesn't actually save your highest scores for each node. I thought that it would save 40k for the first one, and then I could go back and clean it up on the second, but that's not true. It saved whatever my last clear was, which just happens to be my best for node 2, but unfortunately because of that, I ended up getting the 60k in 2 different runs, not giving me 3 stars. At the time that I actually got the deer done 40k last, I didn't have my second team really planned out still, so because of that, I've been trying to go back and get that perfect run again, but it's not really working out. It was still fun nonetheless, because if you do add up my 2 high scores, I got to 60k, nearly 70,000, which I'm actually quite proud of considering my second team is not as good as my first. Here's the team build that I used on the first half against the deer. This is my Herta. She's not perfect, and I even changed her build around a little bit here just because she was a little slow, for instance, so I had to put speed boots on her. Her attack is really low because of that, but I do have her still at 64 143, which isn't bad. I'm running her with S3, the seriousness of breakfast, and her build is actually really just for substats, to be honest. That's why I have Rudel Arena here, even though I don't have 70% crit rate, because I don't have Inert Salsodo for her. And even speed boots wise, I could not get a 5-star, so I had to take off my attack ones, and I just threw on the 1 4-star speed boots that I actually was able to get. I also don't even have her at E6, so one day when I finally get this and I'm able to get that damage increase, oh, it's gonna be so nice. Next up is Himiko, which I definitely think does have a better build because she has almost 3,200 attack, 2800 HP almost too, with really low speed, but the crit threshold is 47 140 there. I'm running her with Genius's Repose. Her relics, again, I don't have an Ursa Soto, so that's why I'm using Ritalin Arena, because for the substats, and 4-piece Ash Blazing Grand Duke, which is really, really nice. The Eidolons, I don't have a single Eidolon on her, but she actually gets the job done, especially when you consider I only pulled her like a month ago. So this is a build I was able to get on her pretty quickly. And then of course Ron May. I just showed this girl off in a video for Memory of Chaos. She's really solid for any team comp in this game, for any game mode. Her speed is at 147, which is really good, so she's pretty fast there. And her break effect is at 166, plus that bonus ability. I'm over the 180% cap, which is really nice. And I do have her with Memories of the Past at S2, so if I ever got that higher, then I could focus on some other substats, maybe some more speed if I wanted her even faster. And I am running her with 2-piece Messenger, 2-piece Thief, and 2-piece Broken Keel. But yeah, Ron May, what can I say? I love this girl. Bushwan, last but not least, nothing too special here. She's at 7,600 HP. I do have her defense at 1,800 though, 135 speed. She's pretty tanky. I mean, what can I say? I run her with Texture of Memories, but I've been thinking of switching this lately because she just doesn't proc the attacks as much. Like, it's a really good light cone, but she just doesn't get targeted a lot of the time. Her relics, I'm running her with 2-piece Messenger, 2-piece Longevious Disciple, and 2-piece Broken Keel. Really good support build on her. E0 of course, and that's my little tank. For the second team, I'm gonna go a lot quicker here because it's not as impressive, and that's why I didn't even get 40k on that side. My Clara, what can I say about Clara, right? I've never had good results with her, I feel like, just because I think my build is just not good enough. But then again, I've seen Claras with less investment do better, so I just really need to start doing better with Clara. She has almost 3,400 attack, 76 123. I really do need some more crit damage there though. This is mostly due in part to the fact that I actually threw Brighter Than the Sun on her for this run, but I do have On the Fall of an Eon at level 80 also, but I just wanted to use Brighter Than the Sun here for that crit rate. I'm running her 2-piece 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 with Inert Salsodo. Finally, on this character is the only follow-up attacker I have with this aside from Dr. Ratio. 2-piece Champion and 2-piece Ash Blazing Grand Duke. Not too crazy at E0 of course. Ting Yun, I brought her out to play too with 150 speed, 2,500 attack. Not too crazy on the attack, but she is pretty quick. I threw her on with Dance 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 so I could be a lot faster as well. Maybe if I get this higher, her attack will be a lot better too. And I was running her on a pretty decent support build. 2-piece attack, Musketeer of Wild Weed, 2-piece speed on Messenger Traversing Hackerspace, and then that 2-piece Broken Keel. I don't even have my Ting Yun E6, so that kind of sucks. That's why I don't use her that often, but honestly, she still helps out Clara a lot. And Yu Kong, I never use this girl. I really never do. It's not that I don't like her. When she came out, I wanted her so much that I actually almost messed up my pity for Kafka. She's on an okay build. I'm running her with 147 speed here. Not enough HP if I'm being quite honest though. And she's using Meshing Cogs. That energy regeneration definitely comes in handy. And I run her more or less with the typical support build, 4-piece messenger, 2-piece broken keel here, which is really good. And I almost have her E6 actually, which is why it's surprising that I never use this girl, because she's one of my more lucky invested 4-stars that I've been able to get. And last but not least, another sustain character, my Lynx, which I'm still working on a lot of the time. She's at 135 speed. I need to get that a little higher. 4,600 HP, 5,000 I really want to get to. I think that would be pretty nice. I'm using her with post-op conversation, almost S5 as well, with another support build. Recently I threw on 2-piece because I feel like 4-piece messenger wasn't benefiting her as much as 2-piece passerby of wandering cloud, and then 2-piece broken keel, of course, so lots of crit damage for my Clara there, and that is my little healer. And that's gonna do it. This pure fiction is a lot of fun, and although I struggled, I just, you know, think it's okay. There's a lot of team setups I've tried using. I've tried using Dr. Ratio, I've tried using Kafka Dot. It just doesn't really seem to work with my account, which is completely fine. I still had fun nonetheless, and I can always go back and get the 3rd star. I just don't really feel like sitting through hours and hours of grinding one stage anymore when I've already hit 40k on it, so I'm happy with that. But I can't wait to see what the Memory of Chaos is going to be in 2 days. I'm looking forward to that update, but let me know what you guys have been using on this pure fiction. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.